マジカルアイズ Let it for Anguish.
Hello everyone. So I've yet to discuss something that maybe you might find them interesting. So one guy one guy commented on one of my videos and he asked for a Nekopara playthrough. So I was like, sure, I'll buy Nekopara. And so I did, because you know, it was the summer sale, like I had to buy something, right? And like I bought Nekopara, like the complete version, volume 0, volume 0, 1 and 2. So once I finish this playthrough, I'll be playing Nekopara. And like, don't worry, like it's Steam, so like I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be as graphic as the original version, as the original Nekopara. I also heard that there's gonna be a Kickstarter for an anime adaptation of Nekopara. It was on Sekai Project's Twitter. I think Sekai Project's the one who does who's like licensed several visual novels for the English speaking community. You can go search them up. I can leave a link below. If I forget for some reason, then please remind me to leave a link in the description or something. So let's so where did we last leave off? Who cares? Let's go. I already talked about too much. I mean, I've rambled too much. You side. I find Nanashi gazing at a piece of paper after entering through the door. Hi. What a surprise! It's unusual for him not to greet you, to take the initiative in the negotiation.
そろそろいらっしゃると思ってましたよ。
Oyashi told me that he got you the files on the doll.
ええ、写真を含め一通り拝見しました。
So, how did it go? Do you have anything new to share?
昨日の推測が大きく外れてないことが確認できたって感じですかね。この人形であれば物理である可能性は低くないかと。
You mean she's old enough to be one?
ええ、紙は人毛ですし、作りや材料から見ても大正から昭和初期のものでしょう。
I better go Wikipedia these.
種類としては一般的な日本人形として想像される市松人形ではなく、生き人形と呼ばれるものです。
Alright, so Ichimatsu doll. A doll made from wood or lumps of wood chips. The head and the 4 limbs are made separately, and the limbs are somewhat movable. Children used to enjoy playing dress up with them. Oh. Okay, sorry. And now, living doll, which are different from Ichimatsu dolls. A finely crafted human-like doll that has been very popular between the end of the Edo era. Yo, what is this? What is this? Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Let me just... Sorry. Alright, okay, let me just... What am I doing? Yo, where was it? It was... No, it wasn't Japanese doll. It was... Ichimatsu's living dolls, right? Finely crafted human-like doll that had been very popular between the end of the Edo era and the beginning of the Showa era. They were more used for exhibition purposes during entertainment performances rather than as art objects, and most of them were discarded as people were getting tired of performances of that sort. For that reason, only few exist today despite their past popularity and volume of production. Okay, just edit this out. That's gonna get mad. I'll be like, how many more minutes? Oh, Transformers? Okay, how many, what should I say? How long do you want me to stay here? Because I know you need to sleep. You go to school, right? Well, no, you don't.
I don't have to go to school. I don't know, it's up to you. 30 minutes.
I just said not yet.
Yeah, sure. It's very vague. I'll just wait there for 1 hour.
Alright, back. As in, let's put this back in.
もちろん本当に生きているわけじゃなくて、生きている人間に限りなく近く作ろうっていう人形のジャンルです。身につけている友禅の着物も多少傷んではいますが、相当にいいものだと思われます。大切にされたり、特別な思い入れがあったとしても不思議じゃありません。
Wow, like he's already observed a lot from the pics. Which means she had a chance to turn into a material variance.
ですです。
Nanashi is staring at the picture with a delighted look on his face. I can infer that the doll must be fairly rare.
ただ一点、何と言いましょうか。
Is there some problem with the doll?
いやね、物理かどうかを抜きにしても、なんだかこの人形は妙なんです。
Are you saying that as a disobeyer?
いえ、僕の力は実物を目の前にしないと発揮することはできないので、一般的な人形の知識と照らし合わせた時の問題です。
Is it something even I can understand?
はい、一言で言えば人形のサイズについてです。
How does that matter?
いえ、なんだか興味をそそるなーって話です。
Okay. If this weren't him, I would probably blame him for being thoughtless. There have been a large number of injured or missing victims around the doll. I cannot even imagine how tormented and saddened the victims and the people close to them must be feeling. But as a disobeyer myself, I can understand his enthusiasm that derives from our own uncontrollable emotions, even though the trigger is different.
それでユウさんに一つ提案なのですが、今回の件、互いに協力をしませんか？
Help each other? Do you want to get more involved in this?
個人的に腰を据えて、この子のことを調べたくなったんです。彼女がどこで生まれ、どうしてこんな事件に巻き込まれているのかを。
It might be hard to figure that out. Pop said that they may not be able to trace her history back any further.
僕は僕なりの角度で調べますので心配いりませんよ。それでですね、そちらの方でも何か情報を手に入れたら教えていただければなぁと。
You want information from me?
はい、もちろんこちらからも情報は伝えますし、力になれることがあれば協力します。
Okay, I'll ask Oyoshi to provide you with our info as well.
ありがとうございます。もちろん僕が知りたいのは事件についてではなく人形についての情報だけですからね。
Bruh.
人間のドロドロとかはまっぴらごめんです。
Really? Yeah, I know. Talk about lucky. That's perfect for me, since I've been thinking about taking it upon myself to investigate the shop manager, the only surviving doll owner, and his surroundings. There won't be a problem as long as Nanashi and the intelligence department are at it.
それにしても楽しくなってきました。
A glance at his face is enough for me to tell. A non-expert like me will have no room on this stage. He's as excited as a kid who's just found a treasure map. Scenarios available in other districts. Let's see. Okay, I see. I see now. Okay, so let's go to the middle shop first before we go to the other place. Ramen. Even during the lunch hour rush, this ramen shop typically enjoys a serene hush, but it does get occasional visitors. The glass door slides open, and two little shadows step in.
おっちゃん、遊びに来たぜ。
こんにちは。
おう、おちびども。二人だけで来たのかい？
The chef can tell they're not here to eat his dishes. But then again, this is not a place that they would casually come to play. There are a lot of facilities on this side of the station that serve to entertain children.
お母さんがお父さんに頼まれた用事済ませてる間、このお店で待っててって。
おばちゃんがこの店で待ってろってさ。
I'm not a fan
た
of
ま
the
ちゃんも来てるの
translation.
かい？
Their simple replies answer the chef's question. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the translation. Sorry. It's understandable that Shizuku's mother, the wife of one of his best friends, has things to do on this street. And these two kids must be accompanying her for something else.
上崎駅にハンバーグ食べに行った帰りなんだ。
美味しかったの。
おっと、それは残念だね。俺の必殺ハンバーグをご馳走してやったのによ。
In contrast with his voiced regret, The shop owner never tries to force these kids to eat his dishes. It's not only because of pressure from those around him, but also how he feels about them. They are both children of his two best friends, and he has been watching them grow since they were little. Since their fathers frequently go out of town on business, he is determined to care about them in their place.
ところでおちびども、さっきまで兄ちゃんが店に来てたぜ。
知ってる。朝に兄ちゃんから聞いたもんな。
お兄ちゃん頑張ってるの。
おうよ、頑張ってたぜ。
Seeing their carefree smiles, the chef breaks into a broad smile. He has spent the past few days reading disheartening documents, and it feels like the entire shop is filled with stagnant air. Oh yeah, all these people getting killed by a doll. The kids' bright smiles have just cleared it up. Or so he feels.
それで何かして時間でも潰すかい？
お店大丈夫なんですか？
じゃあさ、かくれんぼしようぜ。俺たちが鬼でさ。
鬼だよね。
隠れる方より鬼が多いとは斬新じゃねえの。
As a man in his 40s, he is too embarrassed to let anyone else see him wholeheartedly play along with children. He's grateful that there are no others there at the moment.
まあ小さい頃に忍者と呼ばれた俺の腕前を見せてやるとするかね。
で、俺たちはおっちゃんを探さずに家に帰ると。
こっそり帰るの。
そんなことしたら心が捻挫しちゃうだろうが。
にしし、冗談だって。
いや、あいつらの子供だって考えると本当にやりかねない怖さを感じるぜ。
There were times when he fell for the practical jokes pulled by their fathers, but he decides to keep that a secret. If things were to go wrong, his spiritual injury would only grow.
ねえジュンくん、私だるまさんが転んだやりたい。
ここだと物が多くて面白そうだな。
店の中を走り回るのはなしだぜ。
Shizuku and Jun have their curiously mature side. Even though he just warned them, he knows that they wouldn't do the kind of senseless things other children would.
へえ、小さい頃にダルマキングと呼ばれた俺の腕を見せてやるぜ。
で、俺たちは椅子に座ったままずっと動かないと。
How does this game work? Stoplights.
30分は動かないの。
それよ、一人で前向いたり振り返ったりしてる悲しい中年の出来上がりじゃねえかよ。
にしし、冗談だって。
もうそれを思いつくことが怖いって。
These kids are even worse than their fathers. Reminding himself of his best friends, He feels afraid of how their little kids will end up in the future. Oh man, I didn't fully absorb that. Wait. Alright, now we're going to the family restaurant. There's no other place. Big Peach. Oh, interesting music. Even in this bustling lunchtime crowded restaurant, the long-haired man sticks out like a sore thumb. Okay. Sitting across from him, his companion is sporting an outfit striking enough to rival his impact.
つまり舞ちゃんも相手の素性を知らない。
そうっす。
The young man admits amiably and takes another spoonful of the rice porridge that you wouldn't think someone in clothes such as his would order.
副島さんを紹介してきたやつが俺のダチでして。
One puzzling thing about this young man is that he's actually very health conscious, despite having a face full of piercings, including his ears, lips, nose, and cheeks.
友達
Oh
の
wow.
知り合いだから信用で話を通したってことか。
まずかったっすよね。
Maeda, usually addressed as Mai-chan by Suzanari, is the young man Suzanari and Kui have entrusted with managing their online accessory shop. Contrary to his wild looks, he's a homebody who excels in information management, and he's very courteous to others. The gap between his appearance and personality is so huge that you could talk about it forever. Even though he distinguishes himself that way, he gets his work done with great subtlety and offers Suzanari and Kuri a lot of support, understanding their positions. All in all, he's a likable
い
fellow.
や、俺も似たようなもんだし。
Maeda is the other reason Suzanari agreed to meet up with that Soijima guy, in addition to the pleading of his beloved.
マジですいません。
いや、今となっては重要な切り口になるかもしれない相手だし、逆に感謝してもいいくらいだよ。
Chances are pretty good that he's a part of a variant-related incident that happened or is happening around here. The encounter with Soejima might prove to be a considerable advantage in the future. Maeda, however, takes his employer's genuine opinion as words of comfort, punching up with a strong sense of regret.
ってことはやっぱなんだか巻き込んじゃったみたいっすね。リンさんを危険な目に遭わせたらクリさんに申し訳が立たないっす。
巻き込まれたも何も、俺とマロンちゃんはこっちが本職だって。
Seeing a 180cm tall man cringing like this must be quite the peculiar sight.
まあ、俺も今回の話はあんまやる気ないんだけどさ。わかる範囲でいいから、謎の男、副島の話聞かせてよ。
もちろんっすよ。
He eagerly nods in consent, leaning over towards Suzanari as though about to charge into him. The situation and their garments make them look just like a bull and a matador. I don't know what that
オッ
is.
ケー、舞ちゃん、ちょっと落ち着こう。
すいません。ちょっとでも挽回しようと思って。
今更かもしれないけどさ、そもそもどういう経緯であの男と知り合ったのかを順を追って教えてよ。
Suzanari only met Sojima because he had been asked to. He was too unmotivated to collect any useful information about that poker-faced man whatsoever.
うっす。最初は俺のダチが副島さんに相談を受けたのがきっかけだと思います。
It was around a week ago. Maeda was told by one of his friends that he'd heard a scary story from Sojima at a bar, which both of them frequented.
なんでもマンションにまつわる怪談話みたいなのを聞かされたらしくて、そのたちは都市伝説とか心霊現象の類の話をいちいち鵜呑みにするタイプなんすけど、その変な話を信じ込んじゃって。
He happens to live alone in a similar apartment and later became convinced that he too heard strange noises or felt someone watching him, making a big fuss about it. Worrying about his intensely frightened friend, the kind young man tried to find a solution to cheer him up.
その以前リンさんが教えてくれたことを話しました。そういう話の9割以上は思い込みで、別の現実的な理由があるんだって。もし本当にそっち側の問題があるんだとしても、怖がって冷静さを失った方がまずいって話して聞かせました。
ナイスな対応だな。
で、話の流れで軽い気持ちで相談に乗ってくれるように頼んでみようかって、もし何かあっても対応してくれる人がいるって。
で、
いざとなったら頼れる人がいるんだって分かっただけでかなり安心してくれました。
Maeda's response didn't seem to be wrong, because his friend was eventually able to regain his composure. But things took a turn for the worse after that. Since his anxiety had been lifted, he felt so good that he wanted to console Sojima in turn by relaying what he had heard about the experts when they met each other at the bar again.
普通ならそんなのインチキだとか信じたとしてもできればお願いしたいとか、そのくらいの感じっすよね。
ところがそうじゃなかった。
うっす。なんかそのダチが驚くほどに話に食いついてきたらしくて、いつどこでその専門家に会えるんだって。
Having witnessed Sojima's desperation, Maeda's friend and other bar regulars visited Maeda to call on him for support.
最初は俺が窓口でリンさんにアドバイスでももらえればとでも考えてたんですけど。
どうしても俺に会いたいと？
うっす。ぜひ本人と直接会って相談したいと。
珍しくマエちゃんがおせおせで頼んでくると思ったらそういうことか。
He was trying to support his friend, who was worried about Sojima. Natural enough for this fair and square guy.
だもんで俺自身も詳しく相手のことを知ってるわけじゃなかったんです。マジですんません。
Once again, the big man wraps himself up in a ball of guilt, bending down his head. On the other hand, Suzunari doesn't have the slightest intention of blaming him. No fault can be found in any of his judgments and actions. The only problem is the very man who needs the help, which is something that Maeda couldn't have known. Having been filled in by Maeda, Suzunari is still left with some mysteries. For one, why didn't Soejima even try to beg Suzunari, the expert, for support when he was turned down, despite the fact that he had desperately thrown himself onto Maeda's friend? For another, Soejima had already seen through what was watching him when he commented that it was different from urban legends or spiritual phenomena. Which probably means that he had known what kind of expert Suzunari was, and that was the reason for his interest. In the first place, Suzunari simply cannot imagine that doll-like man being frightened by anything.
せめてもと思いまして、今朝リンさんから副島さんのことで話があるって連絡を受けた後、ちょっと調べときました。
相変わらず頼りになるね。
Flexibility can be a strong suit in various cases. This young man does possess it.
で、そうして調べてみると、ちょっと奇妙な副島さんについて名前以上のことを知ってる人間が一人もいないんすよ。
Regulars at the bar. They may chat about random stuff, but it's mostly just superficial talk. Even so, it wouldn't be surprising to blurt out some personal information.
意図的に隠していた。
勤め先を聞いたリンさんが一番あの人の事情に詳しいくらいですね。
こうなるとそれも本当かどうか怪しいか。
俺に話を持ち込んだダチも一緒に調べてくれるそうです。人のいいやつなんで副島さんと連絡取れないことを単純に心配してるみたいですね。
Even though Soejima may just be using him, he's worried about Soejima purely out of compassion. A nice guy's friend is also a nice guy.
何か分かったらどんどん連絡します。
頼むよ。
Right as that topic wraps up, Maeda drops his last spoonful of rice porridge, seeming to have remembered something just now.
ところでリンさん、予定してたウェブリニューアルの打ち合わせは？一応デザインラフとか持ってきてますけど。
Even at a time like this, he never forgets what he is supposed to do, which only reinforces Suzunari's trust in him.
こっちをさっさと片付けちゃうからしばらくキャンセルで。その分時間が空いた時にまとめてやろう。
Wait, I'm just gonna... Sorry, I didn't absorb everything. Sensing reference to Okay. Sorry.
わかりました。
Maeda has earned considerable credibility with Suzunari and Kui for his sense of good and delicate work. Suzunari knows Maeda just wanted him to give a quick look at his designs and give a go-ahead, just as always. But considering how much effort he might have put into his works, Suzunari cannot allow himself to take it half-heartedly. Rescheduling for a later date will work out best for both of them. With that done, Suzunari is going to need to fully focus on the Soejima case. Something crosses his mind as he wonders about his next move.
そうそう、舞ちゃんに一つだけアドバイスを。
So that this nice fellow won't get caught up in unreasonable misfortune.
なんすか？
しばらくの間、どこかで和服を着た人形を見かけても近寄らないことをおすすめするよ。
Oh, that doll in the kimono, huh? Oh, there's nothing. Oh, wait. Oh god. Okay. Cafe Ruhei, a popular cafe frequented by nearby office workers for breaks. The manager proclaims the cafe to be German-ish, but they are highly proud of their matcha parfait. Since the cafe is in the business district, it gets few students visiting. This is also why it's Yu's favorite. Yu side. This elegant cafe is located at the center of a street where there are a number of eateries aimed at white-collar workers from a nearby office complex. Since the manager of the cafe has a connection to our world, and I don't need to be worried about my surroundings here, this is my usual spot to visit when I'm downtown. The cafe is normally crowded at this hour, but today there are only about 5 groups of customers, including myself. It's probably quiet because of Golden Week. Okay, let me increase the speed. Like, I swear, whenever Rin is talking, like him and the other guy he's talking with, like they speak so fast. The scarcity of customers makes me feel much more comfortable in the shop than usual. So I'll just, I think you'll be seeing me increasing the speed from every now and then. On my table, I have wheat and rye bread, roasted chicken sandwiches, and a cup of cafe latte. Bro, I don't know what a sandwich is. A food made by placing vegetables or meat in between slices of bread. Thinly sliced white bread is most commonly used in Japan, but any type of bread can be used for it. The word sandwich comes from a person's name. I'm not sure which person's name sandwich is from. As a similar food, there is also an open sandwich consisting of a single bread slice and some other food items on top. Right. And a cup of cafe latte. Cafe latte is a drink of Italian origin. Latte is an Italian word meaning milk. Espresso blended with milk is occasionally called cafe latte in Japan, and filtered coffee with milk is cafe au lait. But there's no difference between the two in Italy, and any combination of coffee and milk is called cafe latte. Oh, wow. Well, I was never a coffee guy. Right. I would usually pick up a glass of fresh juice, but I really need some caffeine today to get things done. I was going to text her yesterday evening, but I ended up postponing it until now. I rewrote it over and over, but I finally come up with something I think I can send. I used everything I had to make it sound apologetic enough, but not cold-hearted and gloomy. In fact, I worked on it so much that I can't tell what is right and what is wrong anymore. Well, I can't ask Jun and Shizuku for advice on something like this, and the grown-ups around me have their unique ways to deal with this sort of stuff. That's why I decided to struggle through it on my own. It took so long to get this far. I'm sure Ogawa is generous enough to laugh off almost all my failures. But that is exactly why I don't want to let just a single message feel obnoxious to her. On top of that, I've never texted anyone of the opposite sex other than my family and co-workers. How can I possibly do that without feeling nervous? Long story short, I find my wish so funny that I could almost laugh over it. I want to apologize to her, not only out of moral obligation or politeness, but also to make up for the fact that I wasn't able to see her yesterday. Well, I want to convey my thoughts, and I want her to respond in turn, just like we've been doing at school. If I correctly judge my relationship with her, her reply should be a happy one. But then again, my work keeps teaching me that there's nothing absolute about human emotions. So, no. I need to stop thinking. I've put this off long enough. Alright. I take a sip of my lukewarm cafe latte as though praying for success. Drinking the sweet and bitter liquid with my anxiety, I press the send button with my left thumb. Wow. Conveying a lot of emotion. Oh, hold on. A square located in between office buildings is a place for okay, wait. A place of relief for nearby office workers looking to spend their recess and lunchtime. You side. I'm sorry for calling you over here on such short notice.
いや、少年から連絡が来なくても、こちらから連絡していたよ。
Did something happen?
少年から電話が来るちょっと前にある事件で、そちらと協力することが決定した。
A case involving a doll, I'm guessing.
重傷者1名と10を超える人間が行方不明。やっぱり少年も関わってたか。
I'm probably gonna be on the front line.
少年が直接出るってことは簡単な相手じゃないってことか。とんだ貧乏くじだ。はあ、事情を知らない署員からは忙しい中一抜きしやがってと白い目で見られてるっていうのに。
As I understand it, when officers in the police station, Ozuma included, collaborate with us, they tell other officers that they're examining a special confidential case. It's likely that those on a dead run consider him to be assigned to some other soft job.
事情を知ってる人間には必要以上に期待されているしな。
Why is that?
異業絡みだとは分かっていても内容までは知らないからな。例の犯罪率増加についての捜査を少年たちと協力して開始したんだと考えてるんだろう。
This is just my guess, but that might not have anything to do with this.
だろうな。そもそもことが起こっている期間が違いすぎる。
3 months against 20 years. The difference is obvious. One of them falls into the crime categories the police cover. And no details have been discovered yet regarding the doll case. Did you check out the files?
一通りはこの数時間で劇的に状況が進んでいない限りはある程度は把握できているはずだ。
I guess I'm practically the same then. My last update was just this morning.
こちらはまだ捜査もまともに始まっていないから届いた資料以上のことは何も知らないがな。
I doubt I know more than you do, though.
申し訳ないがいろいろと質問させてもらってもいいか。
Sure, I'll answer whatever I can. Oh, music stops. Oh.
そうか。警察に入ってる情報と大差はないって感じだな。
Oh. Is there anything you found out while going through the files?
気づいたというよりも気になった点ならある。
What is it?
歴代の人形所有者のリスト。全員が行方不明になっているやつだ。 少年も当然目を通してるよな。
Yes.
あのリストを見て異常だとは思わなかったか？
Well, yeah, considering that number of missing people.
いや、そういう意味じゃなくて、アルパカをアルプス山脈で見かけたぐらいの不自然さだろう。
I know a little about alpacas, but so that metaphor doesn't do much for me.
希望があれば1時間ほどアルパカについて講義をするが。
I'll pass. So what is it that's bothering you? Ozma scratches his head in
物
irritation.
っていうのはその扱い方は人それぞれ違うだろ。すぐに捨てる人、一度手に入れたものは永遠と取っておく人、捨てるのは忍びないと寄付や買い取りでしか手放さない人。だけどあのリストの場合はどうだ？
Oh shit. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Having passed my eyes over it many times since yesterday, I can recall it without effort. Like, I was looking at it and then I didn't speak. According to it, there have been no intervals between one owner and the next. Every owner gave or sold the doll to the next one directly.
ああ、リストに載っている限りでは全員がな。なぜ行方不明になった後に家族が処分したり、物置に残されたまま放置されていたケースが一件もないんだ？
That's a shiver runs through my whole body. There have been no exceptions. That's too unnatural. I've got one really bad hunch.
人形をバトンに例えると、見事なまでに全員が次の走者にバトンを渡した後で行方不明になっている。
So, basically what you're saying is the owners had some kind of reason why they had to give the doll to someone else.
その理由とやらが何かはさっぱり見当もつかないよな。
Ozma very often astonishes me this way. His speculations are shrewd, and what impresses me more is how he has arrived at that point by only giving the files a once-over.
ところで、少年もこの件を話し合うのに俺に連絡をしたんだよな。電話で頼みたいことがあると言っていたが。
That's right, his speculation on the list is so impressive that I almost forgot about it. But I was the one who asked him to meet. I called you out here because I wanted to learn more about the shop owner. I already have the material variant specialist working on the doll. And as for the list, the intelligence department's got it covered. So I thought that this should be my focus going forward.
ああ、それについては必要のない相談だったかもな。俺もその切り口で調査するつもりだった。
I thought you were going to work on the missing. That wouldn't be hard to do if you used the police intelligence network. It is Ozma himself that saw through and pointed out the contrivance of the list, so he should be the one to examine it himself.
まあ、そちらは他の人間が手掛けるさ。 俺個人としては行方不明の人間たちよりも入院中の雑貨屋の方に興味があるんだ。
You're interested in the victim?
被害者ね。
A meaningful smile creeps on his face. Yeah? He sounds like he is indicating that the shop owner could be more than a victim.
事件の概要を見たとき、一点だけ強烈に引っかかる部分がある。大したことのない理由も考えられるし、ただ俺が気にしすぎているだけかもしれないが、多分そこには何かしらの意味がある。
And what is that?
どうしてバックヤードに人形が置かれていたのかだよ。
What, the doll was in the back? He lets words and cigar smoke float in the air with a depressed expression on his face. Something about that list, huh? There's something suspicious. Why is it in the backyard? Swear, she's like not even doing anything in the story. Not yet. I've been on cloud 9 for more than an hour. Also, my heart has been beating as hard as if I had just run a marathon. However, there's not even 1 millimeter of suffering, just warmth and a small tinge of embarrassment. The trigger was one text message. My eyes are still glued to the small screen displaying those treasured words. Oh, it's... The sides of my mouth involuntarily curl upward if I don't focus on keeping a straight face. I fix it back, embarrassed, as if Amakawa-kun was looking at me through the screen. I did hundreds of billions of simulations for the day he would text me, but look how easily I was done in. I was just like this only 3 days ago because of his parting words. But I guess no matter how many simulations I do, I won't ever be able to keep my composure. It's Amakawa-kun I'm talking about here, after all. The text may look like it just conveys his apology for the missed DVD and that he's looking forward to seeing me at school after the break. But in this brevity, it really does convey his concern. His concern for me, so that I can make out how he feels and not get depressed. Plus, I can tell that he put a lot of time writing in it in a way that makes it easy for me to reply. He used his time to think about me, even though he's probably still busy with that matter that he had to skip school for. The thought is way more than enough to make me tremble and want to scream with excitement. Of course, I'm keeping this text saved for the rest of my life, but actually that's not necessary. Because I've already burned every letter into my brain, along with my other precious memories of him. Oh my goodness. But I know I need to exercise self-control all the more at a time like this. It's not acceptable to let myself get too caught up in this excitement. My first and foremost aim is to become his life partner. Whoa there. So I need to deal with the stuff right at hand now. I'm going to use all I have to finish up my afternoon plans. I'm sure though that I'm going to be way more motivated than ever during my training in the dojo. Yo, okay, I'm just waiting for her to like be part of the plot already, because like she's not part of the plot. Knick-knack shop Zakka. The knick-knack shop whose manager was assaulted the other day. They chiefly sell Western antique furniture. Few sides. The first thing that I notice is a sense of wrongness. It is not caused by any signs of a variant, but by the huge gap between my image of this knick-knack shop based on my intel and what they actually have in here. They do have small items in the corner, but most of the products they sell here are large interior goods and furniture. I would say this place is more of an antique furniture shop. Nanashi-do covers a selection of merchandise far more appropriate to be called a knick-knack shop. I am surprised that they're open in the first place, but according to Oyashi's footnote, keeping the shop open was something the victim strongly wished for. Since he is single and has no side business, the shop is his only source of income. There's only one person in here who must be a clerk. I don't know if that's normal or if rumors of the incident have scared people away. Sorry. Either way, having nobody else here is preferable for me. Excuse me.
Hi.
I have questions about the burglary where the owner got attacked. I'm not too close to him, but he was very nice to me when I visited this shop before. He might not remember me anymore, but still. I hit the female clerk with a series of lines that I prepared beforehand. I wish I could say more, but I've determined that this is the best way to disguise myself without disturbing the intelligence department and the police. And I assume this guise should be effective enough to get her to speak to me about the case. When you experience something extraordinary, you'll be inclined to share it with someone else. Witnessing an accident, encountering a police case, or seeing a familiar person come to harm, the more outlandish it is, the more badly you want to share it. In fact, you can become careless enough to let things slip to an obviously underage kid. Things that you'd normally tell a stranger.
あ、そうなんですね。店長の知り合いなんだ。
Nothing strange about it. I heard he was hospitalized and I happened to be passing by, so I thought I'd check in.
まだ入院中で、ほんと店長も運がないよね。
Because I'm younger than her and not a customer, she switches to casual talk. Luckily for me, she seems to be fairly outgoing. I heard he got injured pretty badly.
私は直接は見てないけど、会いに行った人の話だとだいぶひどかったって。
I'm really concerned that the robber hasn't been arrested yet.
警察の人は強盗が同じ場所に入ることはないって言ったけど、また店に来るんじゃないかって本当に怖くて。
Wow. They took something, right? I heard it was a doll?
そうそう。もっと高価で運びやすいものもあったのに、なんでだろうねって他の店員とも話してたんだけど。
Was it the work of some famous artist?
どうかな。 もしそうならあの店長だったらもっと早く商品として売ってるんじゃないかな。
What do you mean?
前に接客されたことがあるなら心当たりがあるかもしれないけど、あの人ちょっとお金にうるさいっていうか。
Stingy? Hesitating to express herself, she flashes me an awkward smile in place of an answer. That's worth noting since I've got little on his character. Oh really? I didn't have that impression. Well, I've never met him, so I don't have any impression at all.
今のは店長には内緒で。
Sure, no problem.
もしも価値のある人形だったら店長は適当にバックヤードに置いておかないかなって。あの人形1年近くバックヤードに置きっぱなしだったんだよ。
Oh shit, almost a year. Maybe he didn't know the value of the doll, but the robber did.
うちの店長商品の値付けには厳しかったからあの人形についてもきちんと調べてそうだけど。でもそっか、店長も最近になって価値を知ったとすると。
Did you remember
事件
something?
があった日の朝、確か開店の準備をしている時にちょっとだけ気になることが。
She begins to explain slowly and cautiously, seemingly feeling less confident on her memory of the day.
なんでこの人形がここにあるんだって店長がすごく驚いてたんだ。
Oh, really?
お前何か知ってるかってしつこく聞かれたから印象に残ってる。
Sounds like you believe the doll should have been somewhere else.
だよね。あの時は整理して別の位置に置いた人形を店員の誰かが勝手に元の場所に戻したことに怒ってるのかなって。でも店長は人形の価値に気がついて誰かに売ってたのかも。
He was surprised because he saw the doll that he had already sold.
もしそうならあの時のこともしっくりくるかなって。あれなんでくらいの感じじゃなくてかなり本気で焦ってた感じだったから。
You mean he seemed like he couldn't believe that the doll was there?
今思い返せばそれくらいの強い口調だった気が。
He couldn't believe the doll was back there, huh?
どういうことか聞いても答えてくれなかったことにも説明がつくような気がする。お金のトラブルで店に人形が戻ってきたのなら店長なら他人に話そうとしないと思うから。
If this woman's theory is correct, the doll got taken outside the shop and was carried back there by someone. And considering that the owner seemed unaware of it, someone must have done both in secret. This now sounds more freaky than the little trouble. Nonetheless, this could be an important clue. Although, I don't think I can make it any clearer here and now. I'm going to report this to Pops later. Or Oyashi.
でもこれ人形が関係したトラブルってことになるなら 事件と関係ないと思って気にもしてなかったけど、この話って警察にもした方がいいのかな。
Maybe you should.
だよね。そっか。警察の人が来たら話してみる。
The bell at the door informs us of the arrival of a customer. I guess it's about time to make my exit. Thank you for your time. She may become suspicious if I keep talking to her. Also, since I got more info than I expected, I don't need to probe any
一
further.
人でいるとちょっと怖かったから助かったかも。
If anything happens, you should call the police immediately.
まるで警察の人みたいなことを言うんだね。
We could be the same in a sense. Anyway, thanks again. I finished up everything I can do today. After making a phone call to Pops or Oyashi, I'll go back to my normal high school self. I kind of can't wait to see if she replied to me yet. Actually, I totally cannot wait.
天川？こんなところで何してんの？
Uh-oh, who is this? Huh? As I'm wrapped in that thought and about to leave, the one who entered the shop just now calls out my name. Yo, what is this? Station East, residential area. The residential district located on the east side of Morizuka Station. In comparison to the west side, there are more houses and fewer shops. U side.
どうでもいい話だけどさ、竹のことを英語でバンブーって言うだろ？
Bamboo. Huh? Yeah.
あれってさ、すごいかっこいい赤ちゃんの泣き声みたいじゃね？
Holy crap, that really was random. Don't you have anything better to say to a friend that you haven't seen in forever?
でも、かっこいいと思わないか？
I try to imagine a baby crying that way. That's freaking cool, yeah. No doubt the baby would be wearing sunglasses to make himself look cooler.
だろ？
So, what brought you here to that shop, Minamikawa? A boy who used to go to the same school as you and Chiharu. He had to leave school for personal reasons, but since there was no trouble at school, he still keeps good relationships with his old classmates. Because of his cheery and entertaining personality, people often mistake him for a frivolous person, although he is a man of strong sense of loyalty and integrity. New
そりゃ
character.
雑貨に顔を出すからにはショッピングだよ。ただしウィンドウな感じでな。
Window shopping.
天川こそどうしたんだ？インテリアとか無縁そうなキャラなくせして。
Wait a minute. Am I being kinda insulted?
実際買い物目的じゃないだろ。俺が店に入った時店員と話してたし。
He and I are friends who have known each other for years, and he more or less knows about my job. I don't need to tell him more than necessary, but I don't need to lie either. That shop was a crime scene, and I'm part of the investigation.
マジで？
Yeah.
事件ってどんな？
I think the staff will tell you if you ask. It was a robbery where the shop owner got injured.
結構ショックだわ。多少顔出してるくらいでも店長とは何回か話したことあるし。
Oh, really?
あの店に月に 1,2 回顔を出してたから。
What for?
趣味で探してるアンティークがあって、市内の骨董品を扱ってる店を普段から巡ってるんだよ。
To me, that doesn't sound like something that a lot of people would do for fun.
自分でもそう思う。
So, that is one of the shops you frequent.
ってほどじゃないけどな。それ以上の頻度で顔出す店が県内だけでも10軒以上あるし。
You're really serious about it, huh? Although he explains it like it's not a big deal at all, I don't think that's something you can do just on a whim. It seems that he's been going all out to find what he wants.
探してるのはアクセサリーだから、家具が主体のあの店に足を運ぶ頻度は低くなるんさ。
You said you went there once or twice a month. Apart from today, have you been there in the last month?
おうさ、最後に来たのは2週間前くらいだ。
Okay then, let me ask you one thing. Did you see any dolls in there?
人形？いや、思い出せる限りではそういうのはないな。あの店はちょっとした小物のコーナー以外は家具が主体だし。
Right, that was my impression too, when I took a look around inside.
どれくらいの大きさの人形な？
It's a Japanese doll the size of a third grader or so.
はあ？日本人形？洋風のあの店に？
That
しかもそんなでかいの？
that abrupt stop of music. Pause of music, yeah.
ありえないっしょ。小学校中学年の身長もよくわからんけど、余裕で1メートル以上はあるだろう。
Yeah, I heard it's like 1.3 meters.
そんなのあの店には商品として置かないんじゃね？店の色と違いすぎるし、そのサイズなら目立つから、もしも置いてたのなら別の目的で顔を出してる俺でも覚えてるって。
Even an occasional visitor like him doesn't seem to have seen the doll in the shop. Which means that it had definitely been in the backyard. But if that's the case... that makes sense. That's why Asuma...
どうかしたのか？
Nothing. Well, so, at least you didn't see the doll.
ない。断言してもいいってか、それを店員に聞いてたんだろう。
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm with someone not involved.
ああ、あの店で事件が起きたわけだもんな。鵜呑みにってわけにはいかないのか。
If the clerk I spoke to is part of the incident, her words could be intentionally misleading.
しかし天川や、以前もこんなことがあったけど、こういう内容って他人に話しちゃダメなんじゃないのか？
That's fine. I'm not with the police, and I've got no obligation to classify anything. The disobeyers are not obligated to hide who they really are. However, even if I were to confess that I'm one of them, no one would believe me. It's too absurd. But then again, I don't plan to elaborate and drag my friend into our harsh world either.
その時もそんなこと言ってたしな。最近のスパイっていうのはそんなに緩い仕事なんだな。
Yeah, it ain't as secret of an organization as some other ones. I'm not a spy.
そこは正体隠すのかよ。わからんぜ、最近のスパイ。
Really? I said I'm not a spy.
でもさ、お前が言ってたじゃん。形ないものを扱う仕事だって。
Non-corporeal things. Did I say that?
中学の時に僕は形のないものを相手にしてるんだ。霧とかそんな話してたじゃん。ドヤ顔で。
I don't think I had a smug face. Well, I didn't, did I?
ああ。
Okay, I'll be careful not to do that face again. Well, anyway, what part of that story made you think I'm a spy?
形がないものって言ったら情報だろ。他に何があるんだ？
There's lots of them, like human emotions, say hope or love.
へそで茶が湧いちゃうぜ。出たよ、ロマンチスト天川、略してロマ川。お前は好きあらば名言を言ってやろうってところがあるよな。
One-liner? Seriously? That revelation struck my mind rather sharply, reminding me of the time when my little siblings asked me if I worked at a host club.
ところでロマ川よ。この店に置いてあったってことは、お前が言う人形はアンティークなのか？
I don't know much, but it's a pretty old work apparently.
そっか。ならさ、俺の方でもそれ系の店に出入りするときに気をつけて見ておくようにするか？ここを辞めてからは全く天川には借りを返せてないし。
Oh wait, what was it? Is it also antique? I don't know. Okay. Sorry, I just needed to absorb a little bit more. You still think you owe me for that?
事実だし、これくらいは利子分にもならないって。
Just to make sure, how serious are you?
かなりガチめで。
You could get hurt.
全治1ヶ月くらいまでなら全然 OK。
Alright then, I'm counting on you. As one of the disobeyers who live out their life with their feelings placed ahead of everything else, how can I brush aside other people's feelings?
No.
There's one thing I need you to keep in mind.
何？
If you find a suspicious doll, don't try to contact the staff directly. Just let me know immediately, okay?
その人形にやばい何かがあるってことか？
Yeah.
機密データの入ったマイクロチップと見た。
Like I told you, I'm not a spy. Even after all these years, this friend of mine is still as happy-go-lucky as he was before. Okay. Okay, actually I kind of feel a little fatigued. Like, this isn't as long as... Okay, I admit, this video is not gonna be as long as some of the other ones, but I'm gonna take a break for now, guys. See you guys later. Man, chapter 1. Okay. Alright, bye.